hide the item descriptions. Once you've made changes, you can preview the feed to see if Feed2JS can find your RSS feed and to see if it displays it properly. If it works, then all you need to do is select the Generate JavaScript button, copy the code, and paste it into a web page inside your CMS. It is really that easy. Now your students have content automatically coming to them within the CMS. Keep in mind that if you don't have seamless authentication within your CMS, that your students or faculty members will need to log in at some point. Regardless, they will see the titles and description or whatever else you decide you want them to see. There are plenty of desktop sharing applications available online, but my institution created their own. Our application, called Desktop Presenter, works very well, and it allows me to share in real time my computer desktop to multiple participants. I can share an application, such as an Excel spreadsheet, to explain difficult concepts or to narrate a PowerPoint presentation. Anything on my computer can be displayed to the participants. Everyone involved in a session can interact with each other, either through chat or by using a microphone on their machines. I've been wanting to do more of this type of work with faculty members. The free version of Jing is a powerful way to casually talk to your students, library users, or faculty instead of trying to explain something in text. Or, of course, you could use Jing or some other screencasting application to enhance your textual explanations. So I use Jing to create quick visual feedback on submitted assignments or to answer difficult questions. I've also used Jing to demonstrate how to conduct searches via our LibX and our link web browser toolbars, how to use Zotero citations, and much more. Here's an example of a Jing demonstrating how to use our new link web toolbar. Twitter is an exciting social networking and microblogging service that utilizes instant messaging, SMS, the web interface, or a multitude of third-party applications. I've been using Twitter since early 2007 and really love it, so I decided to introduce it to my students too. For me, Twitter is a discovery tool as well as a sharing tool. For now, this assignment is not mandatory, but I do offer the Twitter experience as extra credit. I ask students to fix up our class Twitter page by adding a profile picture or a cool background, or to follow other interesting Twitterers, or to tweet with a class hashtag with the hopes of starting class conversations outside the classroom, or to track certain words and that sort of thing. I want my students to explore Twitter by actually using Twitter. You really can't read about Twitter to truly understand its power. I do emphasize that once you click on the update button, that whatever you tweet becomes public, and they understand how this could possibly impact them in the future. The last 2 semesters, I've seen more than 40 of my students go beyond the class Twitter page and create their own Twitter accounts. They love it. In fact, I haven't heard a negative response, comment, tweet, retweet, or @reply yet. I also ask students to send me direct messages via Twitter so that I can reply with a quick answer. There are quite a few students who use this. The embedded librarian concept is great because it allows for librarians to be integrated in online courses and to be able to provide, in many cases, real-time guidance to library services and resources. I've created a simple web page that includes an application for instant messaging and video conferencing, links to basic library resources and research tools, my contact information, and an Ask a Librarian widget just in case I am not logged in so that students can have a personal research assistant when they need it. Faculty members only need to link to my embedded librarian webpage that is located within our CMS's institutional repository, and they do not need to be concerned with updating the webpage or relinking to it each semester because I do that behind the scenes. So once it is updated in one place, it is updated everywhere. I do provide an embedded librarian flyer to faculty members who teach face-to-face so that they can integrate my resources and services into their courses, since all our face-to-face classes have an online presence too. As we all know, the web and more recently mobile environments provide more visibility to our amazing collection of library resources. For me, it is all about the discovery process. I get energized when I follow technology trends and see disruptive technologies that are positively impacting the way we do things. However, I become more passionate and philosophically charged when a technology is supposed to make libraries irrelevant. Clay Shirky said that revolution doesn't happen when society adopts new technologies. It happens when society adopts new behaviors. And we can see this more so today because every second of every day, technology allows for more and more great content to be discovered, shared, reflected upon. And people are getting used to this. It truly is a wonderful time to be a library professional. I've just scratched the surface here today. There are so many other innovative and practical ways to integrate services and content into CMSs and way beyond. Some haven't even been thought of yet, and that is why this conference is so important. My contact information, including the link to my SlideShare page, will be displayed. And I want to thank you for listening, and please do not hesitate to contact me to share your ideas, provide feedback, and or to ask questions. Enjoy the rest of the conference.